Today I'll be testing the first of the 44 bullets. This one will be the 248 grain Keith semi-wad cutter with the Penta hollow point. These are cast from the 1:40 alloy and have a BHN of 8. These 44 specials are loaded with 6.9 grains of unique. For this test, I'm using the Charter Arms Bulldog, which has a 2.5 inch barrel. And here's the numbers. This 6-shot group averaged 791 feet per second, and the average penetration was a little over 16 inches. All the shots penetrated sufficiently beyond the 12-inch mark, and only one went slightly further than the 18-inch mark. The 5th shot stopped facing backward and did not expand. If you look left of center, you can see one entry that looks more like a keyhole bullet than a circle. This is the entry for the bullet that flipped around backward. It may have acted differently than the rest since it struck so close to a previous bullet entry, but I can't be certain. Viewed from the top, the bullet that flipped backward had a much wider wound channel in the first few inches than the rest. I believe this is where it was in the process of flipping backward. Here you can see the backward bullet just right of center. You can also see the very front edge of the nose of the second bullet, which barely exited the first 16-inch block but did not enter the second. Here's a better view of that bullet sticking out. Since I had a 6th bullet loaded, I shot it and it exited the side of the block after 15.5 inches of penetration. I found it lying on the ground about 6 feet away. The average expansion was 0.71 inches, or about the size of a 12-gauge slug. Several folks, myself included, have been very curious as to just how these 5-sided hollow points would actually perform. As you can see, they showed quite a bit of expansion, and the mushroom on these is more of a pinwheel or a flower. I recently read the results of some 45 ACP testing where they were using 230 grain spear gold dots from various length barrels. The average velocity from a 3.5 inch barrel, in this case a 1911 compact, was 770 feet per second, and the velocity from a 4.25 inch barrel commander model was 809 feet per second. The bullets from the 3.5 inch barrel expanded to 0.73 inches and averaged 14.5 inches of penetration. The results I got today were very similar and even slightly better. The velocity was very similar, the expansion was essentially the same, but these Penta bullets weighed 20 grains more and penetrated more than 1.5 inches further. Also, this Bulldog revolver, while it carries 2 less rounds, is more than half a pound lighter than the small frame 1911s. It's too early to say whether this is the best bullet of the bunch for this little snubby, but there's no doubt it will put a decent sized hole or two into a zombie. I will definitely test this combination through the 4 layers of denim later. For the next test, I'll try the large round hollow points in the Bulldog and see how they compare. Thanks for watching, and God bless!